wiser than other people if you can, but do not tell them so. Study the past if you want to define the future. If you can't explain it to a 6-year-old, you don't understand it yourself. I am the shore and the ocean, awaiting myself on both sides. Don't get so busy making a living that you forget to make a life. Stand in the divine rain, and seeds of wisdom will grow in your soul. Stop leaving, and you will arrive. Stop searching, and you will see. Stop running away, and you will be found. You are never alone. You are eternally connected with everyone. If truth doesn't set you free, generosity of spirit will. Maturity is when you stop complaining and making excuses and start making changes. Positive expectations are the mark of the superior personality. Irrational expectations are at the root of most human suffering. The truth doesn't cost anything, but a lie could cost you everything. Never tell the truth to people who are not worthy of it. If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. The right way to go easy is to forget the right way. The language of light can only be decoded by the heart. Time bows to authentic commitment, and it stretches to accommodate it. Only those people create history who doesn't live in the future. It is only possible to live happily ever after on a daily basis. If your life is worth thinking about, it is worth writing about. Feel your emotions, live true your passions, keep still your mind. Every team has its weakness, and every team has its strength. A lack of clarity could put the brakes on any journey to success. When you treat your failures as lessons, you can never fail. I cannot trust a man to control others who cannot control himself. Sometimes one pays most for the things one gets for nothing. Even though the ship may go down, the journey goes on. Respect yourself, and others will respect you. Two things are infinite: the universe and human stupidity, and I am not sure about the universe. Everything is relative in this world, where change alone endures. Keep their friends close, and their enemies closer. For a word to be spoken, there must be silence, before and after. But only he who, himself enlightened, is not afraid of shadows. True friends are always together in spirit. Lucy Maud Montgomery. He was a lonely ghost, uttering a truth that nobody would ever hear. The trick is to enjoy life. Don't wish away your days, waiting for better ones ahead. By what men think, we create the world around us, daily new. That knowledge, which stops at what it does not know, is the highest knowledge. Growth is in a series of mistakes. That's the only way you learn. Make visible what, without you, might perhaps never have been seen. You don't put your life into your books, you find it there. No one from the outside can tell or show you what is in your heart. Even in the loneliest moments, I have been there for myself. Stay in the center, and you will be ready to move in any direction. A star is not honored for its size, but for its light. A dream is a wish your heart makes when you're fast asleep. The inner fire is the most important thing mankind possesses. The goal is to reduce the time of suffering, not eliminate it. Even the finest sword plunged into salt water will eventually rust. Go to heaven for the climate and hell for the company. Hard work is only a prison sentence when you lack motivation. One who is too insistent on his own views finds few to agree with him. When you lose your smile, you lose your way in the chaos of life. The heart's memory eliminates the bad and magnifies the good. Verily, knowledge is a lock, and its key is the question. And there are really never endings, happy or otherwise. Science without religion is lame. Religion without science is blind. A superior man is modest in his speech, but exceeds in his actions. The secret to creativity is knowing how to hide your sources. Ability will never catch up with the demand for it. So in war, the way is to avoid what is strong and strike at what is weak. Sometimes I think my head is so big because it is so full of dreams. Invincibility lies in the defense, the possibility of victory in the attack. There's nothing you can't do if you want it bad enough. Don't let what you cannot do interfere with what you can do. I should have based my judgment upon deeds and not words. In every walk with nature, one receives far more than he seeks. The job of feats is walking, but the hobby is dancing. I'd rather be an optimist and a fool than a pessimist, and right. If I had to live my life over, I'd live over a saloon. What is to be, will be, and no prayers of ours can arrest the decree. Healthy citizens are the greatest asset any country can have. Those whose upper and lower ranks have the same desire are victorious. If you think you have enough knowledge, you are still ignorant. Always be a learner. To realize the truth, you have to cross the boundaries of all religions and prophets. I knew it like destiny, and at the same time, I knew it as choice. If you are not having fun, you are doing something wrong. Your own positive future begins in this moment. All you have is right now. Every goal is possible from here. The best knowledge is knowing yourself and your inner being. The greatest victory is that which requires no battle. Some things you hear with your ears, others you hear with your heart. It is a very natural human trait to destroy that which frightens us. Be careful who you trust. Salt and sugar look the same. Hats have power. Hats can change you into someone else. I hear and I forget. I see and I remember. I do and I understand. It is better to be divided by truth than united in error. It is better to fail in originality than to succeed in imitation. Just because it's fiction doesn't mean it's any less true. Yesterday is not ours to recover, but tomorrow is ours to win or lose. Every beginning has an end, and every end is a new beginning. We all have two lives. The second one starts when we realize that we only have one. We all have the beast in us, Bill, and it is up to us to control it. Whatever is going to happen will happen, whether we worry or not. You never know who you're inspiring or uninspiring. People notice more than you think. Truth is neither objectivity nor the balanced view. Truth is a selfless subjectivity. Whether we fall by ambition, blood, or lust, like diamonds, we are cut with our own dust. Real knowledge is to know the extent of one's ignorance. Don't fast forward through life. You'll miss all the good stuff along the way. Being brave means that knowing when you fail, you won't fail forever.